3-yard line.
There you go. Got him again.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down, Seahawks. Again, it's Walker. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Smith going right back to Fant. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Smith. Flush to his right. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Ken Walker. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Geno. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Straight ahead, Walker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. He completes this to Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Walker will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Ballore taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. They'll roll him out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line to try again after the sack. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. First down, Prescott. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Geno down to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. Now it's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss to Walker. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Smith. He'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And now they're in inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Now Smith.
Is caught by Fant toward the sideline.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott to throw it.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz.
And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Elliott running right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what...
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl.
Important extra point up and through, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Smith now to throw.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They go to Elliott again. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that's going to be incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
to do that?
I was going to ask you,
maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Smith
gets this to Fant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now Smith. This complete to Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Now it's Smith. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
And now now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Prescott here to throw. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.